In the previous video we had solved exercise 2.2 second main. First case we had solved. Second case you have to prove on yourself, children. By yourself you have to prove. And third case I will show you because of its decimal point you may find it little difficult, so I have chosen third case. You have to solve second case, whether EF is parallel to QR you have to show in the second case. In the third case, length of PQ is 1.28. Look at here, PQ. It is a line side of a given triangle. When the side of the given triangle is given, I told you to recall corollary of basic proportionality theorem. If they give only the part, then we have to go for Thales theorem. If they give the given line segment of the given triangle, complete side of the given triangle, then we have to go for corollary of Thales theorem. What is corollary of basic proportionality theorem states? If a line is drawn parallel to a side of a triangle, then the sides of the newly formed triangle are proportional to the corresponding sides of the given triangle. But we have to show whether EF is parallel to QR. In that case, I have to see whether the side of the newly triangle formed to the side of the given triangle are proportional or not. So, let in triangle PQR, I am going to apply the corollary of basic proportionality theorem to the side PE, newly formed triangle, to this which is the corresponding side of the given triangle PQ. See here, PE and PQ are the corresponding sides and its ratio is PE by PQ. So, one part of the ratio I have considered. What is the length of PE? 0.18 by, what is the length of PQ? 1.28. As I said you earlier, if there are equal number of digits after decimal point in both numerator and in the denominator, you can ignore the decimal and write it as 018 is 18 by 128. Now, because these are even numbers, we can cancel, divide it by 2. 2 9s are 2 6s are 12, 2 4s are 8, and the simplest form of this ratio is 9 by 64. Call this as equation 1. Now, the other side's ratio. First, newly formed triangle side is PF. Look at here, children, when you take the side of the new triangle formed in the numerator, in the second ratio also you have to go in the same order. You have to take the side of the newly formed triangle. You cannot interchange. PF and the corresponding side of PF is PR. Let me simplify this ratio. PF length is 0.36 and PR length is 2.56. Again, there are equal number of digits after decimal point, so I can ignore and write it as 36 by 256. Both are even numbers, we can divide it by 2. 2 ones are remainder 160, 2 8s are 16, 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 8s are. See here, look at this ratio, 18 by 128, 18 by 128. Let us further simplify. 6 9s are 2, 9s are 2, 64s are, and the simplest form is 9 by 64. Let me call this as equation 2. Now compare the equation 1 and 2. How are this equation? They are equal. The ratios are equal. If ratios are equal, then line must be parallel to the third side. Therefore, from 1 and 2, PE by PQ is equal to PF by PR. Therefore, this implies that EF is parallel to QR. Reason what you have to write. Children, even in the first case you have to write reason as converse of basic proportionality. proportionality theorem. Reason is converse of basic proportionality theorem. Children, this is the second main third case problem. I want you to write all these exercise problems, whatever it is solved and taught to you, in the notes neatly.